Yo!
A little longer.
Welcome back to episode 2 of Resident Evil Code Veronica. If you're not caught up yet, make sure you go and check out episode 1. I mean, what are you even doing if you haven't seen it yet? I'll have it linked down in the description below. With that being said, let's pick right up where we left off. Now that I have the biohazard card in my inventory, it was time to head back to the training facility. Little did I know, the training facility was home to many creatures, one of which being giant man-eating worms.
What is that?
Its actual name is Gulp. I don't know if that ever gets elaborated on. I definitely had to search that one up. Maybe it's in a random document. Yeah, anyways. This is the game's first boss fight, I think. I'm not really sure, I didn't fight it. Maybe I'll come back later and discuss the political and economic state of the world. Once back inside, I used the biohazard card to unlock the silver mechanical door. As the door slowly closes behind me, I proceed forward, where things could only possibly get better.
It's this lame dude Alfred again, bro.
To avoid being shot, I run up the stairs after Alfred, where he rudely runs away.
Where'd he go? Are we being serious, bro? He shot at me and ran?
Before proceeding forward, on the balcony an indentation for some sort of blue plate can be found. So now heading back into the building after Alfred, I notice an unnatural amount of ammo, which could almost certainly mean only one thing.
They're giving me a bunch of handgun bullets. That means a boss fight.
Given the choice of two doors, and getting bad vibes from the oak door, I choose the white door.
It looks a little bit more chill than the ominous brown oak door.
And more chill it was. Being reintroduced to this beautiful melody,
What is that melody?
I'm filled with relief, but this could only mean I was correct about one thing. There is almost certainly an enemy behind that door.
It's 100% a boss fight. But okay, let's do this.
Exploring the room, conveniently sitting out in the open, is hemostatic medicine I can give to the guy from the beginning. For the sake of clarity, his name is Rodrigo. I don't even know if he ever tells Claire this. Now, preparing for impending doom, I gathered store supplies and saved my game. Little did I know, my actual doom would be early 2000s game voice acting.
What is that? Ew.
Welcome, Claire. Consider the area you are in a special playground I have prepared just for you. Please try and keep me amused, and do not disappoint me by dying too soon. I so want to enjoy this.
What did that script possibly say for him to give us that laugh? One eternity of opening a door later,
Oh my god, open the door.
One eternity later.
I make it through. To the right are a pair of Uzis, oddly placed in the corner. Even more odd, the ammo for them is laying on a large metal container below, where nobody could ever possibly hope to reach. Seriously, who put them there? Heading back toward the door, it locks, and I get some good and not so good news. This is the Bandersnatch. Yes, I kid you not, that's its name. Don't believe me? Here you go. Let's start with the good news. This was not a liquor. On the other hand, the bad news, these guys and their one oddly strong arm might be worse. This is also a great time to mention they love to hit you from across rooms, often when you're least expecting it, so I'll go ahead and keep a counter right here. After killing it, I head through the open door, only to be met with another Bandersnatch.
Come get ya some crunchy, boy.
Yo!
Yeah, that felt good. Don't worry, Claire. Your knight in shining armor is here.
You wish. But thanks for the help.
See? This is why you need me. I got your back.
Whatever.
You'll just end up disappointed if you rely on others. Believe me, I know.
Here. Take these.
Machine guns? For me?
You know the deal. In exchange for your Lugers.
Okay.
After making the trade, I finally acquire the gold Lugers, and Claire and Steve have what's supposed to be a heartwarming moment.
Too cool. Yes! Now this is my kind of weapon. All right. Huh? Hey, this thing's empty. You cheated me.
Up there. Plenty of ammo. Just for you.
Way up there?
Give me a boost and I'll get it for you.
All right. Ow! My back. You're heavier than you look. Hurry up.
Yikes, Steve. You might need to hit the weight room.
Happy now?
What?
No. You do not get to speak after that last performance. We have something more important to talk about here. Since when was Steve ever moving like this? And it doesn't stop here. If you thought this guy was done, you guessed wrong. The only thing holding this guy back was talking.
Time to test out my new toy.
Getting to take control of Steve, I mow down a bunch of zombies while walking through new areas and looking at a family photo he has on him. I notice the grenade launcher behind a locked off gate and move on. Honestly, the only downside of this section is that this is the only time you ever get to use these Uzis. You will be missed.
Bro, since when was Steve moving like this? I thought he was like trash, but he was moving different.
Hey, Claire! I managed to clear a path for you. It should be safe now. Well, what do you think of my work? You see? This thing is a lot more reliable than any person.
Than people? Steve, what were you doing here? Who brought you here and where is your family?
Shut up! I don't want to talk about it!
Steve.
Never mind. Let's get going.
Mind you, this is Steve literally 10 minutes earlier.
Don't worry, Claire. Your knight in shining armor is here. See? This is why you need me. I got your back.
But yeah, I guess, bro. Heading up the elevator, Steve runs off, and I follow shortly behind. Maybe Claire is lying about that weight, or it's the GTA arsenal she's holding in her pockets.
Claire, are you okay?
Steve, behind you!
No.
What's wrong, Steve? Shoot him!
Wait! I can't! No!
Steve! No! Steve.
Father. 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 Dad used to work for Umbrella. Tried to steal information, intending to sell it off to the highest bidder. He was caught. Mom was killed, and we were sent here.
Oh, Steve.
He was a fool to do something so reckless. So stupid.
It's okay now. Just rest.
So yeah, that zombie was Steve's father, and because of his father's actions is why he's so reluctant to trust people. Maybe we, yes, you and me, owe him an apology. In the room is a lift with a missing battery, and next to it is a door I can unlock. After killing a few zombies, I find a room with a typewriter to save, and a picture of that same room. Genuinely, what madman would own a picture and then display it in the room that it's already in?
Ah, oh, that's hot. That's hot.
Further in the room is the Blue Eagle plate in the place of where a picture should be. I then head back through the doors near Steve and meet some of Resident Evil's best characters, bloodthirsty dogs.
I hate.
After dealing with them, I run past our favorite earthworm to insert the blue plate into the engraving. In doing this, I gain the emblem card. Heading back into the building, I can now open the door that Alfred previously had closed on me before heading back past Gulp.
Yo.
And into the room where Steve is now gone. I head back down the elevator to the lower levels to use the new card and collect the grenade launcher. In a nearby room, packed full of zombies, after dispatching them, I find a workstation to upgrade a pistol. Just not the pistol that I currently have. Heading back to the door behind the gate, I meet some not-so-friendly residents. Thankfully, the grenade launcher makes light work of these enemies, killing them in only 2 hits. Moving forward, I find another blue scanner. Other than the room full of zombies that totally won't get up later, I notice a flashing screen that holds another proof that I need for the airport. This now means I have 2 of the 3 proofs until I can access the airplane. But here is where I make one of the most unfortunate mistakes of my entire playthrough. One that cost me at least an hour of backtracking. Now is a good time to talk about Code Veronica and its sense of directions. This game, while usually giving you straightforward clues, will let you progress way farther than you should be able. It lets you progress so far that you could forget to even complete certain puzzles and eventually have you mindlessly roaming stuck, trying to think of where to go or what to do next. This not only eats runtime, but creates massive backtracking, and it gets even worse later on. I was supposed to interact with the flashing screen again to get the code to access a room from earlier. Not expecting 2 key items to be stacked on each other, I believed the proof was the only item of importance, but here, Code Veronica just wasn't feeling too generous. Also in the room, there's a projector that describes a future enemy. A salamander that was exposed to the T-virus that grows and moves very fast. Oh, and can't forget to mention they can discharge electricity as well. Great. Heading back to the area where Alfred shot at me earlier, there's a ladder tucked away in the corner. That ladder leads to a shortcut back to the basement. But other than that, at this point, I had no clue what else to do. If only there was something else to interact with. So I decided to head back to the palace. Somehow, it's reinfested with zombies. I make quick work of them using my bowgun while avoiding the locals' bodily fluids, and then I insert the gold Luger into the door. Behind the gold Luger's door is an office. Inside the office there's a music box, a paper with a code, and next to it a computer. Once powered on, we can finally... Oh god. No, not this again. Ah, that's much better. Aside from the weird bug torture porn, the computer activates 2 buttons on the music box, and it prompts me for a password. Being the genius that I am, I easily enter the correct code to reveal the password, 1971, which I can only assume represents a year of importance. Inputting the password revealed a hidden passage, and also another opportunity to get slimed out.
Surprise, motherfucker!
I make sure to assert my dominance and move forward into the private residence.
Oh, I need a break! Oh!
Heading into the private residence after getting gripped by some Jogo fingers, I kill the Bandersnatch and head around the corner to literally get punched once again. Whoever designed this at Capcom, count your days. Heading up the comically large staircase, finally I can head inside. And for all this game's quirks, the music is always incredible. Unfortunately, I won't get to enjoy it now, because the building is literally infested with bats. But enough is enough. I regroup and head back in to finally show these bats who's wearing the pants in this relationship. You have no idea how satisfying this actually was. Pretending there isn't a giant doll hanging in the middle of the room, I grab a first aid spray and some handgun bullets. And then I stop, remembering that there is something that I must do before I move on. I've let Rodrigo suffer for far too long. Before I move on any forward, I must return and give him his hemostatic medicine. So please, enjoy this mini montage of my 5-minute journey back to the start.
We.
What are you doing here? Hemostatic medicine. How kind of you. Thanks.
Here, let me help you with that.
Thanks, but I can take care of myself. Just go.
Keep it. It was a gift from my brother, but...
Thanks. Here, let me give you this in return. You might need it later on. Now go. Don't worry about me.
In return for the hemostatic medicine, we gain the lockpick. And if we try to speak with him again, this is what he has to say.
What are you still hanging around for? Get out of here.
Back in the residence, I get punched in the face yet again. After killing the BS, that's what I'm going to be calling it from now on, I examine the rest of the room and come to the conclusion it's completely useless. With this knowledge, I go back upstairs to finally go through the red door.
Keep focused, brother. Our enemy is only a little girl. Oh, why is this taking so long?
My apologies, Alexia, but I have been doing my best.
The revival of the Ashford family depends on your success, brother.
I am aware of that, Alexia. I will revive the family name myself and make you the master of the glorious Ashford family.
Do not worry, brother. I will handle them both myself. Who is there? Is someone at the corridor?
What is it, Alexia?
Nothing. I believe I must have been imagining things. Let us go, brother.
Catching the twins likely making another freaky video? No, not like that. I head into each of their rooms. In the room to the left is a letter from Alexia, who has far too much faith in a man who laughs like this. There's also a music box missing a plate and an opening for a blue sapphire. In the room to the right, I hear a tune a little too familiar for my taste. After investigating the music, I find another music box, this one not missing a plate. On the back it reads, Red Queen and Blue King return, the paths open, almost certainly referring to the gems on top of the music boxes. Stopping the music lifts the bed, revealing the silver key. Good thing Claire moved, she could have became a Claire sandwich.
Yeah, I was almost a Claire sandwich.
Ugh, does Barry tell everyone that story?
Back in the palace on the upper floor is the first of two doors that I can unlock using the silver key. Inside are some slot machines. We'll get back to those later. On the first floor is the second and final door to unlock with this key. I discard the key and head in. Two Bandersnatches appear, and when I run up close to shoot the first one, I whiff my shot. Unfortunately, this leads to the stun lock of doom and despair, earning me my first death of the run. Fortunately for me, I recently saved close to this point. So now, forming a better strategy, I kill them both with ease. On the floor is the second blue plate, and in the back is a report from the Grim Reaper himself, Hunk. For how missable this report is, it's a very important hint. The report is addressed to Alfred, mentioning his squad transporting a large BOW capsule, otherwise known as a bioorganic weapon. He states his mission was successful and that it's been contained in a freezer, but he also expresses his concern about the uncertainty of his mission. Considering he usually goes on special missions, transporting a capsule is kind of odd. This can only mean this BOW must be terrifying, and knowing these games, I'll likely have to fight it. Leaving the palace, I get mind-boggled some more, clear a few zombies, and insert the eagle plate. Kill even more zombies, then access the buildings behind the guillotine. Around the back of the building, there is an item box and some crates to push around. Through the doors that the crates are blocking, I'm reunited with our good old friend AITSA.
Please deposit any metallic items you have in the security box.
Now that I have a loop around the metal scanners, I can grab my BOW gas rounds, which, judging by the sounds of things, I'll need very soon. I store them for now and move on. The building turns out to be a clinic, with a body bag at the end of the hallway. In the room down the hall, we learn that the doctor here is extremely loyal to Alfred, who's gone mad with power, and that there's a secret room, the only key being on his body. Next to that is a statue of a human body, missing an eye. And skin too, I guess. In the back is a door leading to a room full of zombies. I clear them out with not too much issue. I then notice giant spikes rising from the ground. I can only imagine where those have been. Thankfully, this torture chamber provides me with a new pistol upgrade, allowing for burst fire. Heading back into the main room, the body bag is gone, and here I find the doctor himself. This is kind of a mini-boss disguised as your normal enemy, with more health and speed. Luckily, the new pistol upgrade takes him out without too much struggle. On his body, the missing eye can be found, allowing access to the secret area. More bats. Yes, you heard that right. More bats are in this tunnel. But using my big brain intellect, I discover that if you walk very quietly, the bats never attack you. After killing more enemies and heading deeper into the secret area, I find a room with a shield and a rusted sword. Taking the sword locks the door and fills the room with gas. To escape, I have to spin the statue with the shield all the way around. Doing so rotates the sword statue, revealing a slot for the sword to be inserted. Stabbing the sword into the slot releases a zombie, but more importantly, a piano roll. Yeah, forget silence. Taking the roll back to the palace, the man, the myth, the legend finally reveals himself.
Greetings. You must be the lovely Claire Redfield.
Who are you?
Let's just say that I'm a ghost, coming back to haunt your dear brother.
Wesker?
It seems there's not much explaining to do, is there? I was the one who attacked this island. Who'd have thought you'd be hanging about? All the better for me. Now that the cat dragged in this nice surprise, your ever so caring brother will definitely show up. I must thank you for being such good bait.
I don't know what went on between you two, but you have him all wrong. My brother is not the kind of person you think he is.
I despise Chris.
Now let me say I'm the biggest hater. I hate the way that you walk, the way that you talk. I hate the way that you dress. I hate the way that you sneak this.
What are you gonna do to him?
Oh, how your brother will weep to see you die. What? What is it? Stay there. I'm coming. It appears you may be of some further use to me. I'm going to let you live a little longer.
Yeah, so he may have watched a little too much anime since Resident Evil 1, but since he's ore farming, we'll let him have it. Top tier hater if I've ever seen one. Back inside, I use the roll to play the freakified music, which opens up one of the slot machines. After gambling my life savings away, inside is the King Ant object for the music box in the private residence. Once I obtain it, I head back to the save room to save one last time. Once again, thank you for watching. If you made it this far, it genuinely means a lot to me. Consider liking and subscribing, and I hope to catch you around the next time.